Minia, why ready? Mami, key area 1 I'm Ghana for. And to me, any and come up about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and John Dramani Mahama. Comparison kakra. Now, yen to me and compare one, not yen to me and share about key area 1. Now, and that's on yen shall have said, Mom. Where you are more policies. Bawumia Koja UPSC. I can kasaye. Etre said, now, Nyama or deba, ni policies, any, ana, ni outline, any measures are obedi, or my usua, obetinabu amagana akoso. Na yera John Dramani Mahama enso ekojina voter region enso e launch ni campaign e ka tire Ghana for won nsinyama obeye na wo show policies na wo mienu nyina na ya ye se ya se enu tunu na ye da ye compare say yen compare Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na yen compare John Dramani Mahama omo key area say betumi aboa now job creation. Also, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was oba in collaboration with private sector. We will train at least 1 million youth in 8 skills, including software developer, to provide jobs opportunity worldwide.
Yes. Yes, Akwasi, I think that these are some of the things you and I we want to hear from them.
Okay.
Not about the rhetorics and the liars some years we've been experiencing back days. Now we need Ghanaians need to give them certain box.
Okay.
But what you say, Sankebeye possible. Sana nka wase ye no. I was say Ghana for ye ma wo mu certain box. For instance, education, agriculture, technology. Anyway, yem for certain things, sanitation for the development of the nation. Yem box so sana manunguo. Now, on education, what are your visions and your policies under education? When the mandate is given you, so yes, now the seeds. Yes, let me share the seeds of on job creation.
Job creation.
Was it in collaboration with the private sector? We will train at least 1 million youth in IT skills, including software developers, to provide jobs opportunity worldwide. Na niswadu hu ni say sisi ye hu say yemfa sekan endobio ayi ga tenet sisi ye o my Ghana mu no ye ani ewiase yemfa sekan endobio sisi ya no ye di enuro na ehyi enubaye ye di simfuye for that matter because of the technological age aye wura mu ntino e was say yensu progress from one point to another. Akwasi, now a time is coming now. So we say you introduce green card football. Yeah, the VRA about football. A time may come refereeing and shine any panebedi. As someone we can 2013. Wabla Cote d'Ivoire Ghana call for African Cup. Okay. We can and then Light FM. Say Becca credit funny say robot and ebedi referee. Okay. A time may come and shall robot ebedi referee our pictures. The introduction of the VAR, the introduction of the other things ebwa. Sisi ano you see some of the footballs ni bi ukwa chips sisi regulating. Enunti catch now we say sisi ye ko technological age. And for that matter, say osi oba or private or come together with the private sector. 1 million. Oh yes, I was so careful. Because government need more access. So bet me train and conform 1 million. It's most of the time. Yes, it's most of the times. So to be private, to be partner the private sector. Yes. Now more say we pursue you way at that time. Now government will take that mandate upon yourself. Now training woman. At the end of the day, the outcome will be positive for your nation. Okay. It is Mahmoud Bawumia say or be partner with the private sector to train 1 million ICT experts. Now woman are well equipped. When we are well equipped, they can also establish their own businesses. Okay. And for that matter, I am for that policy. What did John Dramani Mahama also say about the job?
John Dramani Mahama also said, actively pursue policies to ensure robust local participation in our banking, financing, telecommunication, mining, agriculture, agribusiness, and manufacturing sectors. All this will be anchored on our plan to grow the economy and create sustainable employment for our young people.
John Mahama so ni so adu hunu ni say wono so obekọ eye digital age
ni bi wono so wura
and the digital age na oba no ono de not together with any private person
dabi
eye aban no na ebe fa to no ho so enu ti no John Dramani Mahama say all can say actively what the who be wura bu ye
but we made the private
together with the private
but what dear
John Dramani Mahama say ono na ban no obefa to no so solely afei obekọ banking sector afei obekọ telecommunications na telecommunications no e de na obeye because Ghana Airtel Tigo nkwa na ye wo
Airtel Tigo nkwa ye ton
okay apart from Airtel Tigo no other one unu say she available for na telecell
telecell
ya sesa di na telecell eti telecell Airtel Tigo ene umo maka MTN nyina no enye Ghana dia apart from Airtel Tigo eti e wo se wo timi trans no so telecommunication aspect no wo timi trans she ni ye again obe focus on mining
okay
yes e what sika wo ho mining sector sika wo ho is Mahama go into hano. I need more clarification
mining
from Mr. John Dramani Mahama. Say actively pursue policies to ensure robust local participation. In local participation, but then at for don't want mining
okay.
Regulations because you see regulations when in community mining indirectly in conform and show
also bad there omomutu no obeje na be state owned
who manage
but Mahama ka asem no make say oboase mines oguno
yes under the 10 worship ebu we too for the catch and yes under Mahama but ebia sebi empenyufo asante for your baby yes kwasea and once is an adwene
and testicles are not stepped on twice
yes and na yesisumiye e ma adwene ebia ene makacho say Mr. John Dramani Mahama back in those days the year no otie no ene wonti sabi ebia osua nimdie every in the past governance and for that matter obe translate e dia ba we mu eti two different policies two same policies but different procedures and out implementation is different but I say I will go with the private sector and partner with them but I say I will pursue actively na buy ni factory ho so obehwe sector way obehwe agriculture all through his government no aye these are the policies ebeboa ama enyuma aba na the next line of question ne say so omutimi ye de omukan number 1 eye no kure enyuma beba eno so eye yes or no eti eno regina wo minu mienu so
okay pokuyanhye numbers of ministers on San Francisco ni Ghana phone nkomo but we say my ministers will not exceed 50. Yellow John Dramani Mahama say, I believe that given the present economic challenge confronting us, we can effectively run a government with 60 ministers and deputy ministers of state. Where 50, where 60?
Okay.
No,
yes. Papa. So we are perfecto. Yes. So we are perfecto. Tie, Mr. John Dramani Mahama, menjini 60 no menjini ni unde ntia wa ya president da ni ministers affairs wo ye na bu 60 mo but ba wo bia president da
okay baby on so go now free
yes entina me se menji Mahama ni
ento ntimi nka se ba wo mi abedi president
dabi
na wa yi minister say
yes wa ya Mahama ya vice that time na me ntimi njeje no because ministers ministerial position no ni o
dabi
but wa ya president da back in those times, many ministers, it was around 80 or something.
So in a year,
one more year.
About me in system.
It is system. Oh, you know, me jiba me and the chair Mahama.
Oh, so the wedding can yet. Yes. And what is the system? About me at so.
Okay. Also, but me at so. And I make sure we say, and we'll be paying.
And I was.
Yes. Now who be the same? Maybe you 80 plus. And now so about baby sister. No problem. Many name home answer. But wait, only minister biada. But why vice president da? Not a man who vice president no. Now the boss the 100 and something plus. And the year juma. Me kaise Mahama 80 plus no. Ghana for kasa ho aba ense sabiama. Akufado 100 plus no. Ya kasa ma ba omi anti bi say ya kasa no change. And na was say ya dia banwa ne hye nsa ono ba obia. obey 50 people and no obetimi no ma ye adwuma me trust ba omi ade no e chen e kan say mama
mami key area 2 na ya ne Ghana fon so entimi eni nkomo emfafa ho we Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and also Yewura John Dramani ma koku ye hwa fight against corruption.
Yes.
And you want some more. Bawumia say the ECD with appropriate privacy protection will be the ultimate weapon in our fight against corruption because it will provide transparency and reduce the risks of fraud, robbery, tax avoidance, and money laundering since it will easy to track to movement of money and identity suspicious activity.
Okay. Now, Bawumia is also on the digital
CD.
Yes, it is here. The electronic CD is what is coming.
Yeah.
We are going to move from the cash system to the cashless system. Exactly.
This is a bus, stop and go.
Exactly.
Where to the buy?
Yes.
And then me go to the fufu. Me go to the
yes, mobile money. Then you pay. It means that the whole of Ghana, one way or the other,
to fight against corruption.
Yes, corruption baba form.
Because any mesika dia,
any mesika, any penny musika
ministry ha ya send bibia wo.
Ya transfer. Nti utie ye papa. Anana papa crack was one woni onkura sika enko bia.
Yeah, abrocho ntimi nkura sika.
Abi ntimi.
Tell them corruption abrocho.
What form no? It is otimi de ye ni say ya. Me, I think that it will help to develop the country Ghana. And niema fasoma enkofo unum se sika attempting nkofo Maria ye bone. It is say obi behu $2 million. Say ababe gu ho a ye de kwa ye japade obewie bi.
Bone nyina hini ni sika o.
Yes, ani hia enti obewie bi. Bone nyina ni hini ni sika no obewie bi. Enti say cashless wani mo so everything is stored on the electronic system there, no problem. Papa ye contract ye push it in electronically ye the amount. So I think that say ye ni say ya sani ma we nyina betimi
akwa. Be reduce rob long.
Na one e kwa wi awaje.
Fraud be reduce.
Fraud. Wo share okwam mobile money account. Bo bia agisa ade
money laundering.
Money, yes, agisa ade chronobonics and money nyina no. The risk e betia ba so no say so device strategy no. Akromfo no so per strategy.
Ewo ho. Yes.
What you say?
Almost per ho. Yes. Ye first say robbery.
Ye arm robbery.
Ye arm robbery. Ye fraud.
Yes. Indirectly won first can go wallet mu bio emfa entu kwa na person so botom egu phone so ene ye chi ye sia wo kwa ma etu ni si wo be transfer eti advantage or disadvantage so ho eti I think that advantages outweigh the disadvantages. I think it can be applicable.
Yeah, here Dramani Mahama. The anti-corruption agencies will be given unfettered space to do their work. The days of their infamous quelling agent will be well and truly over, but to ensure efficiency and professionalism in this endeavor, institutions of the state will be empowered to be independent in their work.
Yes. There are so many, and Emmanuel John Dramani Mahama. Okay. Those institutions, next time, no one will juma na. Mean to me, fan compare by women. Was it the anti-corruption agencies will be given unfettered space to do their work? What for that mandate?
That coming back as a prodigal son.
No problem. Mini problem. So what transfer your homework ni ya mini problem.
Okay.
But comparison because of no any Akufo-Addo. Any Bawumia and
president.
Yes, one only Akufo-Addo tie. Or say the days of the infamous onset into inverted commerce. Agent. Don't forget to say NDC for target. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo say or your clearing agent.
Yes.
Because it should be our quarter. Yes, we need for. It should be our call Europa. Yes, we need for. It should be our call Shraja. Yes, we need for. So be kaya. Yes, we know. NDC for the target Akufo-Addo say or your clearing agent. The days of the infamous clearing agent will be well and truly over. It will catch Akufo-Addo say. Send the clearing agent will be about no clear no. Or no Mahama be this one. A bit shame. The thing of the past, but to ensure efficiency and professionalism in this endeavor, so betiama oma je oma duma a year And was institutions of the state would be empowered. Obesi omukutupa. Amuma yaduma. Ejafe shraj. Edi eniyema na Mahama de bema wo. Amuma timaye omajuma ye.
Special prosecutor.
Special prosecutor. Edi eniyema no de bema no. Amana ye na juma ye. Eti wei eda no so. Eni ti ameka se wono wa fo banwane da. Eti ensem na wo kan nyina no. Ye betim dia compare the previous no. But oba no ye change person dia. No problem. I think that so mutimi ya ebeboa ama Ghana move on.
Taxation. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the new policies that I am proposing to implement in 2025 will give us the fiscal space to eliminate some taxes such as the VAT on electricity, the emissions tax and the betting tax without compromising our deficit target.
Yes, it's way a defeating the master idea ni nyina. A trend master ne say empty taxes without proper negotiation
and measures
and then the boss implementing it is this policy now Bawumia so the beba everything under the boss bian sade we among the boss no akoye ade bia me hu we da me be hye ho but akoye simpapa
okuma me say we e wabra Bawumia ko gina UPSC ka sansem we no you surprise on.
Yes, I was shocked.
So what can sansem no di ku abayom wo so sia hu fi but no vice president.
Yes, on fa ngu no hu fi na ni so ade hu ni.
Okay, nti we ye ne ono ne
dia ono na ni so ade hu no ohu ni say sebi nimdie nim say we de VAT ebeto electricity so.
Okay,
but ni papa de aba through ni wo fa ase
na unso ntumi nka
entie ni ye me wo video wo me phone so a me say the implementation of e-levy. Yes, Bawumia vehemently stood against that policy. But nkofo ampere
na wo kwese sa
yes
VAT on electricity
yes nkofo ampere and wo mo de baye me say se wonya obi a sebi nani da na adwene mu so ye kama a wotimi wo efie nyansa onfa VAT ento emission ayi so da
ikato musi
dabi
we tobu to free
onyi free ho na abio onfa VAT emeto electricity so at this critical period. Eti Bawumia so ba yi levy ye ni na ma sending 1 million o se on for tax to so abira wo kwakoyi obeyi afri
because on be bia ye yi digital
yes electronic
tax no
se de be ya se tax was so a eni pe be ye involved no aye kitwa bi so we tax ni free so a voluminous of people na abenya de hi na wo pe
ko betting tax
obeyi afri ho obeyi afri ho na mom tie akwase ye the tax ba to most of the times ye jeje de ye niam biye and name nkuro bi so on taxes bi wo hwa ye de to niam so said de be ya e be detail na untimi nkoto saade no.
Okay,
for example there are certain alcoholic drinks bi wo hwa who call different countries ne board thing if you say ye percent nkofo jai sa alcoholic drinks ne enom nti tax ne da so ne board thing there are certain niam bi wo hwa ye de tax to so a ye bu hu say nkoto
na me hwe America ni Germany about emissions levy omo eyebi no omo se omo pese eye fuel cars ni free system no be so electronic cars nti say de be ya e ma wo kon no mpose wo kwakoto car na watua so musie ba Ghana electronic cars no wo bi
petrol cars no ne board thing electric ones no ye di nti idea ni say ye pese emission no free system ni na fe e be ye petrol free na carbon dioxide na wo munya free system ni mu nyina wo mutimi nya proper carbon dioxide and proper oxygen na environment ni kama enu nti no cars are use petrol wo most of foreign countries ne bo no as compared to those electric cars and until the taxes na tesa but ye ne ha ne de ye the tax ne ba ye de wiewie ukura ye yi wa free wo mani ye bu na ya bra wusu so I like that one.
Mahama say Mahama promises to review the 10% betting tax review if elected president and all other taxes introduced by the Akufo-Addo government.
Okay,
all other taxes.
Okay, enti kan Bawumia de ma miran fan compare ba yi de no taxes.
The new policies that I'm proposing to implement in 2025 will give us the physical space to eliminate some taxes.
Okay.
Eliminate.
Okay. One,
Mahama.
Dabi, eliminate. One, Bawumia.
Some taxes such as VAT on electricity.
One.
The emissions tax.
Two.
The betting tax.
Three.
Without compromising.
Okay, Mahama, the so.
Mahama, promise to review the 10% betting tax.
Okay.
If I elected president. And all other taxes.
Eti VAT on electricity. Mahama won yin free ho.
But Okoku was introduced by Akufo-Addo and all other taxes.
Can his first statement no?
Mahama promises to review.
More eti on yin free Bawumia so can first statement no.
Then Mahama said to eliminate.
Entity two different clear ways.
Review
and eliminate.
Eliminate.
Enti Mahama ba VAT on electricity obe review. Enti say 15% or betimi about 10%.
Okay. What they want car? Say me ye fu.
Nanu masemi ni. Ye nti o support indirectly. Onja ze.
Koku matches.
Okay. Me say Baumiasi oba. Yes, adwene ni nyadwuma. Baumiasi oba on taxes. He will eliminate certain taxes that my Ghana. And one will be din. Set tax when me ba me yini nyina fi ho. Yemfa compare dear Mahama se me ba certain taxes akufo ado dia ba no. Me review me sa akotranse asi hu nkonya. Na de e se me ye ho no e wo ho no me ye entitie review ni nie akufo ado say electricity VAT e 15%. Review no betimi about 10%.
And that's how the bimpo be count.
And how the be count. It won't free ho. And indirectly, one way or the other, John Dramani Mahama is for VAT on electricity. True or false?
No.
Obe review.
Yeah.
And to about free SHS obe review. Obetimi a review. Obetimi a ye free ho. Obetimi so aye ye. True or false?
So the 50 go to Benya wo.
Obenya say.
Almost support. Almost support on VAT. But now, who's
support VAT?
Ghana for say. John Dramani Mahama support with this.
Okay.
The policies never know what they are.
Okay, kind. John Domani policy on VAT.
Policy on VAT.
Yes.
What's it? Oh no, I'll say. Mahama promised to review the 10% Burton tax.
Okay.
If elected president.
Okay.
And all other taxes introduced by Akufo-Addo government.
10% and that house is here.
Yeah, and that Burton.
It will buy obesi hu nkonya.
Yeah.
No ahwesa 10%. Mo. Betting 10%.
Yeah.
But minimum you need electricity 15%. And no so was all other taxes.
Yes.
And 15% be so da ho.
Yeah.
After emission tax be ho.
Yeah.
Eye adwuma. Enti oba review no eye positive or negative.
Negative.
Say eye positive or obetimi eye free ho.
Okay, negative dia.
Eye negative. What do we betimi aka ho? It is 10% on VAT and on bet na. Obetimi achemu mienu. Say my review me yen 5%. Say Ghana for say 10% no so issue. Okay, me about 5%. A review. Okay, say 10% da ho. Okay, me ye free ho ma Ghana for. But tie obi si me review specifically on see su bia so obi ye free ho. But obi si I will eliminate.
Me ye free ho.
Simple into way a brofo kasa.
Okay, but we move to the economy.
Okay.
Economy na yen hwemu nso e wo ho. Kwaku corporals campadu bo abaso say you are doing great job. Keep it up.
All right.
Yen koso. Yen hwe area. Eye to so miensa. Na yen hwe areas ni bi. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, NPP. Key area 3 for me to Derek to move towards cashless economy. 1. Economy no. However, we have to encourage the population to use electronic channel of payment. 3. Also, to accomplish this, there will be no taxes on digital payment under my administration. The e-levy will therefore be abolished.
Okay. It is all now your president and the Bawumia Baya. And now we ten worship. What do you levy aba? Now somebody catch us and me much about mamma. Leave me now, my boss, the free hono or the bayano. May you free one. What you are, the end of Okay. And do you have any say? Okay, when you say Bia, and at this point, Biana Bawumia was against the e-levy. Bawakaya Juma.
Every day, we say, okay, by Juma. Okay, and to also a bar. Okay, there's no net tax. Okay, on digital payment and on administration.
Don't be your 5 years to be out through phone and digital means Bia.
Everything is digital.
Everything is digital.
Bible, what the Bible calls
Bible
Sunday, so say man, wisdom speak. Reverend Asite Kasimbi. Was see at the end of the actually says switch off your
mobile phone.
But over phone, solid phone was switching. What did check Facebook?
Yes.
Bible.
Do switch off yes.
And now everything is digital.
Digital. I was here YouTube sir. It is a digital. There was everything and my digital activity and its operation. Impeding no. Because most of the time, say me weska na me send ya ma obia. Me send many pano.
Okay.
What strategy am me catch any pan say onko yimfiri me phone so
and
what reason dia say me transfer my bishop
last week na me be no
me you be because me transfer ye betime
ye beto
wo so koyi na wo so ko ye ya ye beto e je ye double
nti ko jira ho a
adenti na wo me ya che double sa
na wa frame ma approve
nti akwasi ma approve yi ni ya che me 1 na se yetimi yi sa de we nyina afiri ho a metimi asende 100 million e di amount met me send 2000 e di amount ama transactions no ye adwuma e plenty ama system na ye adwuma abra ye ntimi tax
yen so asen mu se NDC John Dramani Mahama restore stability and inclusive growth in our economy by bringing various indicators under control, strictly enforce prudence and responsibility in the management of public finances, embarking on sweeping reforms at the Bank of Ghana, restore faith in the financial sector, continue on abandoned project.
Okay, NDTA, show, embark on sweeping reforms at Bank of Ghana. It's obe praho nyina.
Your central bank, your Juma Boka.
Yes, obe praho nyina. There are certain policies via Bank of Ghana that they back together with the finance ministry. Mahama so obe stamp on. Because when TV for 11 abra Bank of Ghana in ho hwe. And together with the finance ministry, mo na mo deba.
Okay.
Number 2, afei ye nigidie e bank mu bio.
David na way.
What does here? And now kwaji loan or banka and who is who won't and pimanim. Gidie wo bank mu no kofom. Mahama se oba obeboa amasa gidie na kane ne ye de sika chesi kofo no. Ebesa aba.
Kokode say so ni de obepepa.
Yes, anu so na me be. Afei continued abandoned project. Minjini ontimi.
Oh.
Onye.
Sagre me.
Me say onye.
Pokuase. Ye ja so for mo.
Onye we nya no kre. Enye no kre.
Ku for the project no.
Me say enye no kre. Na NDC be for project. Na project bebre ni ho.
Yeah, Kumasi.
Yes, yeah, affordable house na anka wiram.
So for line asa.
So for line me pacho anka wiram. There are certain projects be a umbefa nanka 8 years hospitals na no mo de bom ho asafo hene no. Under John Dramani Mahama in 2015 and was started so those hospitals ni bi. Tie, dia kan nya na aka wiram. Under John Dramani Mahama 2014-2015 and was started 38 Unity Hospital, Sevilla, Bekwai, and the other Afe, Konongo, and the Kumawu, and the Sayina, under 2015.
Mahama project hospital. Mahama Kase projects are made by and we have a cook for hospital.
Nemom, so Okaso continue one, mini problem because your manager paddy. But day in day out, so to say Mahama Kasa. I will continue the abandoned project or Tassi should be a E-block.
E-block.
The E-block no Tassi should be.
Continue abandoned project.
Yes.
One MPP.
Debbie,
dear.
Said the
general.
Yes, but in general aspect in what can many problem. Then the Mima Kuni may be a block. E-block no na me tie ni kasa mo or baby a me follow na and no tabo or Tassi should be. Then mom so oba na Akufo-Addo Cathedral. We are sure Mahama be continue.
So what can say more? Say no see a project.
A project. Or we continue. Aha.
And this whatever.
Entertain
cathedral party.
A white elephant.
No more quote here cathedral.
Good. Oba interchanges ne wo Kumasi no. 4 years no. Anhwa wontimi wie bi. Saka 10 months. Akufo-Addo 10 months no wontimi nye. Anhwa wontimi wie bi. Obeja ho bi akọ. De to so bio. There are so many projects for agenda 111. What me we are no problem. What me support to no problem. E Ghana Japade. Nemom ono obedi kan koje de ono Ghana ho no.
1:1 factory can
no de akawem onko ho. Because or the bebo kwadu into onko ho.
And I'm to say now bo video audio be
yes, one district.
Akamwema. Mama bo be
bisa ho e. Onye.
Any project.
Yes. Oh yeah, no problem. But there are certain sensitive projects bi wo or ba won touch because ono so won policy a wo be initiate on jai ne de no to ho enkonkofa wo de no to no ho so na mmere na hwe no
aku
yeah
mama mmere wo de mo mami 6 ne ne Ghana for ni nkomo mami key area mami 6 sports
okay
we are Banesa development plan
okay
na yen hwa ha the entire me ba wo de mo no yen yen sports there
yen kwa
oh no God bless you my government will also the prioritize the creation incentive for cooperative sponsorship as sustainable method of financing sport development and promoting for our national teams, including football, athletics, and boxing at all levels. This approach will elevate financial pressure on the government and enable reduction of more support to other sports disciplines.
Yes, but Obiya can say to certain point I agree. The Oba the sad was say my government will prioritize the creation of incentives for corporate sponsorships as a sustainable method of financing sports development and promotion for our national teams, including football, athletics, and boxing at all levels. This approach will alleviate financial pressure on the government and enable redirection of more support to our sport discipline. Obesity for help from outside the government.
Okay.
No one mutim dia beboa sports fraternity. It is a sports and football. Sports is an embodiment of athletics, boxing, and even basketball and those things volleyball, netball come together. Now if you leave everything on the government, this is where the problem lies. And for that matter, said the Beya Abino and tam $15 million. One time $20 million. Sika engu play mu emma play fanko Brazil. Yen fanko tokube, yen fanko gu ye huani masi. Yen kodi 10 days. Ewo kodi vu haya just a stone throw. Na kodi $3 million. Na ye $10 million na the bana what the akana ye dey ntino. Obi seek for sponsorship. Now what yama all the various departments ewo under sports. Na afei aboa mabai no koma henhan no. Wono so tibia na dwuma. Na afei etimia ayi that problem say what can da ho na arbitrage na da ho say bribe je ene niam afu ayeye no football ma e de animguase bre o man no ebetime ye.
Let me tie yera Kevin Prince Boateng. De ntia ye ni free Black Stars mu no. Wo se woni Solomon Tali eko pray enema bia na ekoso no kaka no pray ene ka che say wo ba be bobo ama ya hwe omo se omo bo World Cup obi ani hotel say so obi ani ato letter e dia fa ase ho aba to ko bi ma e ka je say Ghana football no wie wo umo biem eno ani besi ne.
Yes,
no kran na wo kan.
Yes sir. Eji sanye man akwasi sanye man yemfa nchekere man yenyi sa egocentrism no emfrio akwasi e wo nko anho na wani.
E do ka sembi say you was some baby who ogdi no kran timi koye adwuma wo.
Dabi there was so many places e wo Ghana ha.
Even MPP,
yes.
NDC communication team.
Yes.
Who can kran timi koye adwuma.
Untimi, there are so many TV stations and radio stations.
We are no watch out. And this summer anata.
Dabi, we are no kwafo untimi.
Kowezo, you want people abaso.
Yes, you need to propagate the propaganda. You need to propagate those things. Untimi, enti akwasi den. But no kre no, she anka anche ye ho ne anye ye ho dura. Ye ntimi nkọ ye nim. So I support this policy. Ebio, ye mfa competent people. That is the
Mama Musafata.
Yes. Asa awazi problems
are Ghana coach.
Problems are Ghana nyina every
president coach me wo coach
wo man mu problems are yenya ye the round pegs ehye round. Yes awazi na say na Bishop Taki Aboba o kan wante o say employ yes live mode employ competent people to mind your affairs.
Yes, Ghana
you will problem ye gidi say obetimi aye yes obetumi aye no wo ho de but yesi aye bi da wo ho a yemfa ye ho koto ensu nyame ye aye bi da wo ho yemfa nkohwe ensu nyame ye entitie ye there are so many things that you need to invest in the people and until Germany for me invest wo mu coaches im ne ya fa under 12 ya fa under 6 ne ye ma wo ma bobo you catch him said the next 10 years or 9 years 10 plus 9 19 years 19 years under 20 or better World Cup number a vision. So you need to sometimes sit down, groom people, train them, and then get the best from those materials. Yes. Yes.
Now, what is this government.
Yes.
And also go to KNUST.
Yes.
Any player do say yes.
What is the next way? A football fraternity and a football facility. Everything is there. Take the advantage and groom people.
What you say that 3 billion? To me see when I be.
Etimi 3 million etimi. And take the advantage and go there. If you go there, it will help.
What's he say? Mahama to reveal the 10% betting tax imposed by the current government. Mahama has also assured of reviewing the Ghana Premier League and Black Stars following the symbolic shows of later at the Africa 2023.
Oh, man. And then the Bible catch us say, I am they compare the one why bida.
Okay.
Because yes,
Ghana Premier League
symbolic show 2015. You call AFCON. It was one of the worst under Mahama. But what you see, and no nearby, one of the people I don't know say Jamefo or something. Omo recommended name be say yenye. Obi to me implementing ya be seen ne. And you cannot dear wo.
One Atamos administration and you call what kabaya you bisa na ya free anka na one.
Yes, every 2014.
Muntaka
Yes, 2014 World Cup Brazil. A honor sanima when you see it is a lesson near between a sanima when you now bois am a symbolic performance now Mr. Mahameka any poor performance from the Premier League back in those days now you can't Ghana Premier League the Jananaso a ho and now bet me and your players at the above Black Stars and they your players in because one now I will Premier League call a Black Stars I 1-2 Oh, ye Premier League.
But no person one is how.
One enter make but okay, ebia obi tincha want to was here. Now personal, sa ideas we nyina ebia we nya. Enne watena nche wahwe. Ye hwe so beti ya.
Yemfa eligawu mu ni ba mo.
Ni ba omo ye o.
From omo ye o nti me boba asise mama wo mo.
Yes. Yemfa experts emra football.
They say Ghana footballers nko mudi we.
Omudi na wo hwan.
Frefri ye ba ni akoye nya di bia mo.
Odie.
Players.
Odie. Black Star players. Can na otimi okata wani bo Asian o bo Sule Muntawi o bo we ene hwan mo a. Obobo mo.
Gawu
gatete. Gawu gatete.
Bakwemo.
No mu nyina we. Local players o mu we. Me kwa me nkai bi mpo. Omo we. Local players no mu we. Me nkai minim mpo se league mpo koso.
Koso Ghana.
Minim
wana popeba
yes,
zero Accra folk
na popeba
yebo league Ghana
yebo league Ghana Accra House of Folk pa na de ne ho kire ni sei kotokopa ni na de onenam sei bibia sei eye poor mechanism eye poor mechanisms and implementation
now come Africa obeso utim kwaje training baby o mu training kwa woni
bi oman ni mu nyina oman ni nyina ni bi ente private de na akwaje ye sika na mu nyana mo de ye den sikana munya investment be na mode ye enne de nana danko kufu ado ayesi eye botema no eno enche ebesei
oh
hwan na ehwe yes ebesei sisi a wonimu wu ahwe na eye ahwe salt pond hwe mu facility age takrade hwe de si
na yes we tamale
na hwe tamale ndi wonimu wu ahwe na ebesei sisi a fantastic kuromu a but ebesei ti akwasi me de policies o mienu ka no eye fantastic but de me wogidi wo mu more eye ba omia
education.
Yes.
Hold on, Mama Frank, key areas for education. 5. My government would make coding and robotic standards in senior high school. The foundation is being laid with the provisions of laptop to SHS students soon. But we Muhammad say, and Yama Bawumia de so you
Sir, Bawumia, and he said, the master started robotics a year, Juma.
Say robotics a year,
Juma. Say I has omo robotics. But what now, me no can say STEM schools no e this idea we no eba.
Now the STEM schools they are doing well.
Yes, they are doing well.
In fact, and yes, what yellow plane.
Yeah, STEM na afiase wa mo ye aeroplane. Yes, adwuma. Nti oba wo so obehyem kina tie nie.
Se
wanya ko so oba obehyem kina. Nwanye because Ghana and the world is going on technology. Asa, so when who say bishi we abayira, obeto nsuo. Mahama say
BEC graduates will select their senior high school after their results have been released to avoid the chaos facing the current system.
Na chaos bi wo current system.
So see omu wie a nkra no kochusu omu school na results ne bansa na nkra na kochusu ntine ma basa ba jodo to jano for education.
For education.
Policies ni nyan.
Anti free SHS no review na ntimi amaha. Okay, so akasa
the
policy the kind of education okay enti ya hwe anim was free education oba obe review but policies na the ban say nimu dia no problem but nwanwa say primary section na nkwa na otimi kan ye na tertiary so obe dey na afa ho
Since you also promises of Bema free Wi-Fi and the news.
I will test you. Okay, no problem. And Tini Nana, Obetimi Ayadia, no problem.
Here's your last one, and you to pick a course now. You need and come about national development plan. Last one. Where you are dear, the beer will come once.
Yes.
But when I say, I will propose to amend Article 87 of the 1992 Constitution, as well as the NDPC Act 479 to mandate political party manifestos and consequently the economic and social policies of government as well as budgets are to be aligned to the agreed on broad contours in specific sectors.
Yes. Wait, Article 86 of the Ghana's Constitution.
87.
Article 87 of the Ghana's Constitution. Yes, development plan. A 2-in-1 development plan, no, and then the functions. The committee, no, and I am a December. Say National Development Planning Committee Act 479. So oba shemu kenana fe abo mo timia yo madwuma. But here some kind I will propose a constitutional mandate.
Yes,
it would be enforced. So
Debbie, send them how 71 article no. Debbie.
A proposal, a constitutional mandate, and a force. And the proposal, it must be accepted. It must go through parliament. They should accept it. Also, now to be convincing woman, both majority and minority. It will come now. That number.
One percent to me for pay.
Baby, until for pay. Anytime country says 71 Mahama or Boa, until me, and yet possible that until me. Name or no castle or no yan the cheetah for the Busia, and no, your opinion. Well,
when I was on pay.
Yes, when I was on pay. Judge, no, tokunu ope. Obeji. What I say? A proposal. So, oh yeah, no boa my Ghana, and yanka a beboa Ghana G.
And your manifesto be
David,
Messi, we may say, Oba, and yes,
yes.
One is to one factory,
yes,
and to Bessie because we are seven to Bessie factory, but yeah. Product, I find say raw materials.
Yes,
because of waka.
Yes, and in that case, minim say proposal no, he will solicit ideas from every corner of Ghana, including the NDCs.
Okay.
Because a national development plan. Se baumia ni hwa sa plan da ho. Wo bin to mean ka say baumia na ye yenti so. Enye baumia dia. Nemum development plan for Ghana. And all ideas will be solicited. Now for you putting it together. Now for you the achechiri okrono.
Mahama said he will revise the update the 40-year development plan to focus on addressing socio-economic challenges.
40 year and you so tie. Na Mahama ya we say 40-year plan be that.
What the told us Ekufuado be the Ghana beyond 8.
Yes. And I implement it free no. And now do implement it free no. But Mahama ya we say 40-year development plan at the constitution to ba wanyi and now na me tie lawyer bi yes constitution ni mu no there are some articles bi ma papa ye friend Mills e mankofo amend those articles e me pipa ne be di John Dramani
or if or abolishing one
wanya ho
metima bom yen sama
okay
DC anyway ma botwe
okay
na de na edikan
okay
Article 71.
Okay. Neka ho bi.
So eka ho bi.
Okay.
Ena yefa MP ni ministers
from the same house.
From the same house no.
Okay.
Eno ni adia Mahama atamos but Mahama rejected.
Okay. Oba en wan kan ho
ase.
Ntiti ni.
Oye nkobe omo be ye na ena okoye. Nti oba ni nim say
Obey implement. Yes. Wanya ho adwuma. Ne papa na ye na odija no. What wanya ho adwuma. Wa moso da. Ekufuado buy or yes we implement ni to MMDC so amosa NDC post too.
So when did me busa ha no?
Yes. Eta me catch say me na me bi wo ho a menjini
from na DC ni we no. Development be koso ye dia mayen.
Na ye kwa santimem na say NDC ni na ye DC ya.
Look at this.
Oh e dia na be ye. What you say? But all these things, no, it be baby ma wani tita ho politics na ye. Eti media there are certain things aye kabuma or ibetimi achechire o ma no ama Ghana timi akọ.
Okay, we try some social interventions na timi abo because of our time. Na timi abo but you do know something. But we are policies or there's no any one social intervention.
There's no
video ni na dia cho. No any social intervention program for Bawumia.
Okay, bi wo dada obe.
Send papa dia no.
So so dada into obehye mu.
Ba na say no nya ne dia.
Nya ne dia ba wo ka ho bi.
But mama so the 24-hour economy.
Economy ni bana enye.
24-hour economy.
Economy na enye sisi ayekai. Ye de ba omi aka ho.
Tell me dey no attend social intervention.
Enti yes, enti social interventions e wo ha no. E chese on fa bi meka ho bio. But de ne papa de agya no. O be shemu kina. Na fe these are the areas onu hunu say wo ye ni ya e be boa magana de.
But say in the history of Republic of Ghana, MPP na di social intervention ahodo aya.
Yes.
So me dem fi say omo che school ntade, school mpabo social intervention so am say me hwe video bi ana mesre.
Yes.
Me ka ba ko bi am ko fa buy for national insurance. But omo ntumi anye.
Omo ntumi anye.
Yeah.
One time premium.
One time premium.
Antimi anye. Entimi nso nya adwuma.
Anye. But we hear some social interventions of one district, one factory, one district, one warehouse, one village, one dam planting for food and job na nado dam kwaku fado. Free senior school na nado dam kwaku fado mampani kufuo national insurance scheme, livelihood empowerment against poverty leap, capitation grant, Ghana school feeding program, pension reform, Kokoma spring. When is it there be mamre?
Mintimi mobi.
For almost 16 years.
Omo nibi. Mintimi mobi.
But they are national
democratic. For bus crown so buy.
For bus.
Mintimi mobi.
Ayalolo. NDC.
Okay. Enti eya na o say ye kan sa ye compare the rate na for bus ye adwuma. Eni ayololo. Me ayololo ma hu bi okuma se da.
Ayololo dey say nkran ya. Enti mi nkokuma se.
Enti tie.
Free nkran nkokuma.
Enti is it social intervention?
No place.
Enti ye no dey. Ye njaji ni ye nkan ye.
Mon fa telephone number ni go ani mu ma ne Ghana for enti mi eni enkomo. It's all about